good so far, and I'm sure they're going to be excellent after this as we jump into our very first match of the top 8. Oh,
and the 6H just to start it off like, yeah, you know why I'm here. I came to party.
Yeah, and so I was going to say 6H is honestly one of the most important buttons in this matchup because, you know, Jonathan Tene, when I think of him, a very technically sound and like technical savvy player. And then you put him on Soul and you're like, a smart Soul player? What is this, right? So it's like such a fun, you know, way to watch the character. And Tempest on the other side, you know, a lot of people know him for Grand Blue, right? As Jonathan Tene, a lot of people know him for Dragon Ball. Really strong Charlotta player in that game and really excellent, I think, running very kind of like controlled, explosive offense with this character, Mei.
That's what Mei does. Controlled offense, like explosive offense. Oh man, gets hit by the standing H. Use the burst to get out of there. Oh,
the overhead. Oh, did you see the burst bait attempt from Tempest and the 6P, the 6S? That was really interesting too because, you know, in that case, right, like in the corner, I love the beach ball into the 6K overhead and then the wait for the burst, and Jonathan delayed it so much that I got the gold burst on the other side.
Oh, wall break. Back to the piece of the map right here. But no, you're definitely right. Just waiting. Watching somebody like Jonathan Tene play this character, you can see very patient when it's supposed to be, but gets opened up by the sweet RC to keep it clean. This round is going to go to Mei. 1 round apiece already.
Yeah, very explosive, this character, right? I mean, both of these characters, they have such incredibly high damage output, and so the RPS in a situation like that post-Dolphin is so scary. Soul has some good options after he blocks the Dolphin. He can do something like 2D, which you saw, or 6H. 6H is excellent after you block a Dolphin as well.
I feel like my man Soul is always doing rock, dude. You say it's RPS, my man Soul is here to hit you with this rock, a.k.a.
Good old rock. Nothing beats that. You know, he just throws it. Counter hit 2D, did not go for a confirm after. I just saw the 2K and that was it. That was in the front.
That 6K and overhead on top of that. Not able to get anything happen. No meter though. Oh, burst. The gold one too. Oh, gets over the gun flame. Jonathan Tene used the burst.
Yeah, burst back here. Jonathan is just about to build meter. Look in the bottom there. He's got meter now, so DP's a threat.
Oh,
that's why the command throw.
Oh,
this is
no,
gonna kill with the super after.
Anime Free Willy for the kill. He's got an eye patch and a gun, dude. That's a crazy anime matchup. I'm telling you right now.
An eye patch and a gun? What a combination. But that was perfect, right? It was perfect recognition because as soon as Jonathan built the meter, you're like, okay, well, Soul's going to do uppercut into RC, right, and go for the combo. And it was perfect recognition that overhead kiss was the right choice to not only beat the uppercut, but you're close enough to the corner to get the combo, right? It's like, hey, this is what you used to do to people. You used to get this command throw and combo them and kill them, and now it's my turn.
Nah, and the thing about Mei is that once she starts to get you really afraid to hit buttons with, you know, Togeki, right? Like once she sees that you're afraid of that, that's when she can really open up, start hitting you with the 6K. She can start using those command grabs because she can get a little closer to it. And you don't see a lot of Meis really get to the 6K overhead part. Or I do like the fact that we see a lot of Meis using her 5K. It has a nice range as well as it still keeps your opponent on their toes when you're fighting on offense.
Yeah, and I like you said, Togeki. It's like Togeki, Yugeki, Migeki. It doesn't matter. The Dolphin's going to come out no matter how you slice it. Oh, I like that 5P check also after blocking Bannerbringer. Good if you think, you know, he's going to swing or if he's going to try to backdash like we saw.
Oh, the 5K run under and keeps the corner. The delay does. And we're going to get
the Tyrant Rave.
Oh, look at the damage, though. Oh, my God. That kill, you can still hear the body smoking.
Look, he gets a damage buff when he wears all denim, Steve. That's all I'm saying. He puts on the denim.
Gets a damage buff. Everybody gets a damage buff when you're rocking the double jeans.
Yeah, I love that combo too. Right there, you saw the IB on the Dolphin into the close slash. I think that was a great challenge as well.
There's that 5K.
Man, this is a bad spot.
Wow. Tried to use that 6K. Blue RC just to keep the offense. Oh, wow. Bandit Bringer just to get the knockdown. My man's trying to S. Gets the opening.
This hurts.
Oh, that's going to hurt.
This hurts. She's dead, Steve. She's dead. Oh, my God.
Don't do it again. It's just a jump dust. This dude's soul hurts.
That's the damage buff. When you wear the denim, you get to see it. And, okay, remember when I mentioned that Jonathan is an extremely technical player, right? Really tech savvy, very, very strong. That PRC combo in the corner is a great example, right? You know, you look at somebody who's just really crafty like this, there's going to be no damage left on the table, right?
Yeah.
It's like every hit is going to be squeezing the optimal amount of damage out. And when you saw that PRC, you're like, uh-oh, this is going to be really bad.
Well, and you already know, like, I know Jonathan from DBFZ, a very strong player, also took out Fu to get this top 8, as well as Rakir. So it's like really strong players like under the belt. Now, and Tempest played against Sonic Fox to make it to this top 8. So 2 very strong players just to even get to this point in the tournament, especially stay on winner's side. But game 3, excuse me.
Oh man, and that's a rough start. You block 3 forward slashes. This character's soul cranks your wrist so fast, right? So situations like that, all of a sudden you're like, wait, the next hit's gonna do how much damage, right? I mean, it is very scary. Wow, just sends it with that Bandit Revolver. And the burst from Tempest down a lot of life and chooses to burst here in this round.
H. Oh wow, empty low with the fast RC. Oh, and the 6H once again. And like you said, this dude Jonathan Tene, he's not leaving any damage on the table. I feel like every time a combo ends, it's either you're dead or you're flying away and it's reset again. With a backdash, gets the counter hit with the close S. The clean hit right there on that Volcanic Viper.
And the massive damage. I mean, he's dead on the next hit. Yeah, the confirm again. This should do it.
Oh my
burst
God.
Though. Yeah. Bill burst at the last second. That's a big counter hit. And yeah, no burst yet from Jonathan. He's not in too scary of a position. RC for the pressure.
What a 5K this time to challenge the full charge 6H.
Yeah, no combo. That's no bad dash, man. And you know, one thing about that corner position is that, like, obviously Mei is really scary on offense, right? And I think so far Tempest has been favoring throw quite a bit in that position, so it makes sense that Jonathan looking for the backdash. But I mean, that is the scary thing about Soul, right? Like, you know, when he hits you, especially when the player is really optimal, you actually explode.
Yeah.
It is just absurd the amount of damage you take. And, you know, in this region in particular, like we've seen in the other top 8s, obviously Soul did really well in Asia with Bombabon, right? He did really well there. In 2 of our top 8 so far, we've had Chip win tournaments, right? And a lot of people were like, okay, Chip is really good, but like, where's Soul? And the answer is a lot of North American players play Soul, right?
I think this is the North American players play Soul. That's true. That's 100% true.
I think this is, honestly, I expected more Souls in the top 8 than 2, and 2 is like already a lot. So I was like, you know, this might just be one of those Soul days, right?
Well, I mean, we still got Deb, arguably, you know, the strongest Soul, world level, you know, strength when it comes to Deb. And then you still have Jonathan Tene, a very, very different kind of Soul, right? We're used to a Soul that's not, I ain't gonna say not calculated in the approach, but is a lot more swing heavy, especially to the point of getting the W. Jonathan is definitely a lot more scary in some of these situations.
Yeah, a very crafty player, right? Like very crafty, very technical, very scary to deal with. Oh, I think maybe looking for the burst there for a second, and then again, yeah, look at the damage on this. It was going to be 5K, 6P, clean hit VV again, so Tempest doesn't want anything to do with it.
Okay, this time this poor pistol. You know it hurts. Okay, wait a minute. And Tempest trying to come back with a kind of different approach on offense, and every time that 5K coming from Jonathan is worked out 3 times to change the momentum, to take a match, to steal a round like you just saw right here, set point on the table.
Yeah, and this routing from Jonathan has been so good, you know, like so far has done such an excellent job of converting every hit into just damage. Tries for the success, and look at that anti-air timing has been so good. Sometimes, oh no.
Okay,
yeah, had the burst.
Yep. Okay. Oh, with punish, just runs right past the 6H. No faultless on that 5 minutes. Bad position, gets a big counter hit, tries to go for the command throw. Jonathan bursts for the safety, whips right in front with the revolver. 5K confirm, and that's gonna be that. Jonathan Tene moves on to that winner's final side, and of course, the loser side awaits for Tempest.